if you love Apple, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I told you, I literally told you that there was not going to be new iPads at the keynote, and nobody believed me. Nobody believed me on Twitter, on the comments. I even live stream. I did a dedicated live stream to let you guys know that don't get your hopes up because there will not be new iPads in this keynote. And there were no new iPads. I told you!
Tell me, baby, what have I done?
What's going on, guys? Apple World here. So today I simply wanted to explain why there were no new iPads in the September keynote. So as you guys know, the rumors were saying that Apple was going to release an iPhone XS, an iPhone XS Max, the Apple Watch Series 4, AirPower, and the AirPods 2, and the iPad. I didn't really believe the iPad because it didn't make sense, and that's what we're basically going to talk about in today's video. But Apple didn't release AirPower, or Apple didn't release AirPods 2, which I'm super mad. I will actually be making a separate video. Where the frick is AirPower? Like, I'm serious. Like, Apple should have really said even something about it. Like, we're still working, like, update us on AirPower. But of course, it's not the Apple way. But anyways, I want to make a separate video on that. Today, we're talking about why it didn't make sense for Apple to release the iPad on the keynote. Starting off with the iPhone. The iPhone simply needed to be the protagonist of the night. And it actually ended up being the Apple Watch, in my opinion. The Apple Watch totally took the show. Everybody wants the Apple Watch now. The Apple Watch Series 4 has it's amazing. It's so beautiful. But anyways, the iPad just didn't make sense if they released it. It's just too much stuff. The iPhones, as I said, they needed to be the star of the show, and it ended up being the Apple Watch. So if Apple would have added the iPad, people can't afford an Apple Watch, an iPhone, and an iPad, so it just wouldn't have made sense. Also, for just marketing reasons, you can't literally do commercials for the iPhone, for the Apple Watch, for the iPad all at the same time. It's way too much stuff. So Apple simply, they will probably release it on a press event in the website on October. That's what I'm thinking. They actually want Apple to release an actual keynote for the iPad, which they will probably won't because it's not the Apple way just to make of 2 products or 3. But they still have to release new MacBooks and new iPads and AirPower, so maybe those 3 could actually take a keynote, but I just highly doubt that. First, AirPower is coming in 2018, and second, that Apple will actually hold a keynote for the actual iPad. Michiko was also saying that the new iPads will actually have USB-C, so it would also not make sense for Apple to release an iPad with USB-C and iPhones with Lightning. It would be a mess. Also, if the new iPads would have USB-C, that means that the Apple Pencil wouldn't be charged via the USB-C, so Apple would have to release Apple Pencil 2. And that's another product, and maybe new accessories for the iPad Pro. So there's just too much stuff. If Apple would have released the iPad Pro, they would have needed to release new accessories, the Apple Pencil, the actual iPad Pro. So it just didn't make sense. Let's go ahead and be patient. We have the new iPhones, we have the new Apple Watch. Let's be grateful. So yeah, hopefully you guys understood. The people who were upset at me, people literally get mad at me at Twitter. Why didn't Apple release the new iPads? It's your fault. It's literally not my fault. So guys, I'm literally just making videos about Apple. I don't really work for Apple, just to let you guys know. Maybe there's people confused out there. So yeah, let's be patient. The new iPads will be coming hopefully in October, if not November. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And let me know in the comments down below, why do you guys think Apple didn't release the iPad Pro in the keynote? So yeah, if you guys want to help support the channel and buy some awesome t-shirts, make sure to check out appleworldclothing.com. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, peace. I know what